Therein lies Liverpool's problems, as the players mass down beneath us. Anfield, so often a temple of triumph, but this evening filled with trepidation at the start of a week that will define Liverpool's season. Pompey tonight, Lille here on Thursday, Old Trafford to be visited on Sunday. A home match against the Premier League's bottom side should be a gimme for a club that aspires to the Champions League. Eyes straight ahead, walking directly the so-called Big Four. Liverpool hope that Fernando Torres can find some form in the midst of his many frustrations. David James, the former Liverpool keeper, because of a calf injury. That's Torres, who was tugged back, and Stuart Atwell's first decision is to award a free kick to Liverpool just a couple of yards outside the area.
And I'm sure there's a number of them who will still be playing in the...
Gerrard. Aquilani and then Torres. Big appeal for handball. Shake of the head from the young referee.
Well, the ball comes fizzing in.
It's Rocha, isn't it?
It's Rocha again. He can't help himself, that lad. He's involved. I think he's that close that the referee's got it right here.
Torres. Is that down to worry or apathy? 72 points, earned 4th place last season. This is Torres. Now it's Gerrard. Aquilani. Torres. Rodriguez. This is nice. Gerrard! It's better from Liverpool.
Much better from Liverpool. What we didn't see at Wigan last week. The crispness of their passing, the one-touch and two-touch. Pass and move. Aquilani. Great touch by Torres. And we see a roaring reception. I think it's just up.
Barbel onto Torres. 3 waiting. Ryderson. Two ominous signs for Portsmouth, promising ones for Liverpool. So Ryderson tells Rodriguez to get up. Torres. How many times does he have to beat Wilson?
One with Gerrard supporting Torres, which he's happier doing.
Rodriguez.
Good defending by Rocha. Little pat on the head for Torres. Having a word with each other. He's complaining about the elbow. You knew you did it, he said.
Ashdown in trouble. Rodriguez, Torres free. Torres scores! A gift in front of the Kop from Portsmouth.
Well, when you're having a slack time, you do need a gimme now and again. And it's good pressure if Steven Gerrard never gives up on it. Ashdown never gets the ball. It's totally out of his feet. Maxi Rodriguez follows up and squares it. And how'd you like him, Fernando Torres? Well done, Steven Gerrard. Great pressuring, and a top-class centre-forward ain't going to miss.
Liverpool's home record, without the troubles of this, only out as far as Johnson. Torres. Finnan got a piece of it. Here's Barbel. 2-0. 2 in as many minutes for Liverpool. It's like removing the cork from the bottle.
Oh, it's a cross again from the right. Portsmouth never get the ball properly cleared. A decent cross in. Goes through to Torres. Feigns to shoot, comes inside. And rolls it back to Ryan Babel. Just so pokes it into the corner. And all of a sudden this looks an easy game that's going to justify the odds for this game.
Gerrard, Torres. Back to the Spaniard. That was high from Fernando Torres. Torres and Gerrard. Aquilani. Suddenly everything's going right for Liverpool. 3 in 5.5 minutes at the Kop end. The first time they've scored 3 in a league game in 6 months.
Good movement again. The Torres and Gerrard link up. Little ball played in behind. Very, very acute back heel.
Torres. Oh, had to go himself! Inside of the post and out again. That was a magnificent effort from Torres.
Torres, it's not really a chance. It's brilliant play by Torres. He makes half a yard for himself. He knows he's coming in on his right foot and just bends it. Terrific attempt at goal.
Gerrard. History tells us on a number of occasions that 3-0 is not necessarily a winning lead, but and Torres. It's much more of an eager beaver this evening. Picked up by Finnisson's punt. Chased by Torres. There's Wilson. Rodriguez, Torres. Took a while to get going, but once they did, Liverpool have proved to be unstoppable. Goals from Torres.
Really there a week ago at Wigan for sure.
OK, now, next question is to do it against Lille and then do it at Old Trafford. Would you play Aquilani at Old Trafford then?
There. Can we read very much into Liverpool's performance tonight, bearing in mind how poor Pompey have been?
Well, there has been an improvement, but...
Chest. And Portsmouth, their line-up there. Pretty threadbare squad now. Apparently bereft of confidence.
I said to them, let's go and get another 3, at least.
Against obliging opponents so far. Torres, Aquilani. Barbel.
They couldn't have really fancied they were going to win this game.
Torres. Even Gerrard. Rodriguez. Torres.
That's atrocious defending by Portsmouth. It's not the best effort by Fernando Torres. Belhad's just watched Maxi Rodriguez run off him. He's pulled the ball back. It's a clear shot on
Aquilani. Torres.
From the centre-backs from Russia, and he was sliding in behind, but the delivery wasn't right.
And Liverpool get on with the game with Aquilani. Lovely pass for Torres. And Torres! That's more like it. It's what he's all about. And the only surprise is that it's taken so long for Liverpool's fourth to arrive.
Well, it has indeed. He gets 1 for 1. Good play, good build-up. Portsmouth complaining it came from a free kick that wasn't. But Russia there should know. Fernando Torres wants to come inside on his right foot. You've got to show him down the line, make him cross the ball. If he comes inside as he does there, he needs half a yard, and it's a terrific strike. Goalkeeper unsighted, no blame at all.
A return to form from Liverpool's number 9. 6 months for Liverpool, 3 of them in the space of 6 minutes. Torres, Barbel, Aquilani.
And by Liverpool tonight, 6 months since they scored 3 in a Premier League match. Nothing to get excited about, nothing to be concerned about.